Hello and welcome to the Heat Signature Daily Challenge. It is the 12th of August, and today we are bringing in 3 Glitchers officers while harming as few people as possible. Fun. We are frail. We are technophobe. Wow. We got a con camera. We got exactly 5 slipstreams, which is annoying for bringing in bringing in officers. We got a single sidewinder, and oh, we've got a brick. Well, it's no harm, but it is Glitchers. We might have a use for it. Alright, first one. Light reinforcements. Random kit, glitch dash, okay. Got a con camera. Let's look at this ship. Okay. So we've got the target down here in the corner, which means they're in a group with a whole pot of guards. Which means none of the guards are anywhere else in this area. Depending on where the pilot is. Where is the pilot? The pilot's over there. Oh, we've got... Okay, we've got a fancy opportunity here. So we know that all the guards in this group are down here. Where's the telepad? Telepad's over here as well. Pilot is over here, which means we can brick this section, and then the pilot part of the ship disappears, which, if I remember right, means that we can then approach and effectively dock at 0 seconds, because the pilot part is what's considered the actual ship. Okay, let's do this. Don't have to worry about contractors because we're blowing that part up, the area of it out as well. And it doesn't matter too much as if we miss. We can hit any of... I want to hit one of these two, because if I hit this one, then I can't get into the locked door. Also, if I hit this one, there might be someone in here that could die. So I need to hit one of these two. Could technically hit any of these, but that'll potentially mess up the 0 second approach, which is much more important. Okay. Go for the right room. Alright. So we've bricked it. It's separated. In theory, I think this part will disappear when my pod's far enough away. We'll see. AD. And then no one's died yet. The target's not in a locked room. They don't have to worry about like keys and stuff. With it spinning like this, and they're probably panicking. Oh, they're not panicking. Well, now that this ship is permanently loaded, they could go on patrol and stuff, so I don't think it's worth the risk of trying to brick anything further with it. Can I even? Is it? Alright, it's doing the thing where it's like, no, there's another brick, or there's a hole in the ship within a mile distance. Alright, let's see. We leave and then come back. Okay, so that one's still there. Might disappear if I blow up the ship or the pilot itself, but if we let it fly off into the distance for long enough, it'll drift far enough away. So in theory, it doesn't matter how well my approach is. Let's see, the other one. This should be far enough away by this point. Still try and do a relatively good approach. Just in case. Yep, we're at 0 seconds. Amazing. Now, one reason to brick this again would be to get in a position where it's closer to bring the target out. But whatever. Don't know which way I want to go. I got the right one. Okay, so we can either thwack you out the window, or we can try and get this crate. Probably actually didn't want to use a slipstream at the beginning here. Alright, I'm trying not to harm people. I almost forgot about that for a second. So we'll just run down here. Try and get a good angle. And give you a right old smacking. A visitor could be useful. Run this way. We still got a little bit of slipstream left, so we can pick you up and charge this way. Could go for that crate, and that seems annoying. And there we go. Actually, now that we're not on the ship itself, the timer actually stops, so we don't have to go fast on this one. Finally able to get this to work. Yes. Okay, so we could go back and just get that crate. That's going to be like maybe a second more. Don't even have to use a slipstream. We can just bash dash. We can be nice and careful on our approach. Make sure we get to the right docking point. And there we go. Oh, we'll have to get you again, maybe. Pick up, toss. Pick up, toss, and then return to pod for like the beginning of 2 seconds. And look at that. How neat is that? I have no idea when or if the other half of the ship despawned. But if you just wait long enough, it drifts far enough away. Yeah. I'm really happy with that. Got a couple visitors. Okay. Emergency shield, bosses, light reinforcements. Let's see what the ship looks like. And if we can do the same thing. Alright, definitely can't do the same thing. We'd have to brick this, which would send you off. The pilot's right here. But, I wonder if you brick the pilot, would that do the same thing? I think it would, but in this case it's hard to brick and also it's not autopilot, so you would be killing someone. On the other hand, that is very odd to see a pilot. Well, no, we've seen the pilot in the in-between stages before. That's not odd. So yeah, can't brick any of these places 100% safely. Well, you're off in the corner, so I could brick here safely. I could brick any of these safely. So, let's do that. I do have to worry about contractors, technically. I'm actually going to play this a little bit careful. The range at which the timer starts is a little bit closer than match speed range. So we can match speed and then be relatively close. And then we're just aiming for that corner. All right, so this will be slightly tricky because we're not lining up with the ship exactly. We're matching speed with ourselves, but that looks pretty steady. I completely missed and killed someone. Well, that looked pretty steady, but it apparently wasn't. Rip. Dang. Screwed up a very good thing. Because I was impatient. That's a shame. And there's another death. Okay. Rip. I'll just dock there. I suppose. That could actually... I guess we're docking here first. Okay. What's the damage? We killed the key carrier. We can get through here. Our worst case scenario. Defender. Alright. I should have just gone through the ship normally. This was a bad idea, and I paid the price for the bad idea. Probably just go down. I want the defender to get away. Get that. I'd have to use a visitor. We got plenty of visitors. But that's gonna be annoying. My investment in this daily has gone down noticeably due to the deaths of 2 random people. Okay, how close are you? You're almost out of range. I just wait for a little bit. Do I have a gun? I don't have a gun. I wanted to shoot so that they would stop and set off the alarm, hopefully. But we should be fine now. Hi. Could blow out this. And that's too risky. More visitor. You don't have a gun. No, why do you have to follow? Are you gonna die? I think you're gonna die. Unless maybe I throw this at you. Let's shoot this first. Throw this at you. Hopefully That was good placement. Hopefully that'll get you to stop walking. Or maybe the ship will unload because the target's out. Looks like the ship unloaded. Whoops. Alright. That's a shame, and it's all my fault. Darn it, I was feeling so cool on the first ship. Okay, we don't have much time left. That's why I was impatient, because I was worried about time, but then not caring too much about the time and being impatient caused me to lose time. Okay, let's look at the ship. Well, we can't brick there. We have a slight chance of being able to brick here. It all depends on what the rest of this is like. Target fleas. We'd have to know where the thing is. We got a lot of visitors. Let's just do this normally. Let's not tempt fate again. I didn't mean to do a 2-second dock here. But unfortunately, it's not a good place. Okay. So, Slipstream Run down here. We're just going to be using all these visitors. We got so many visitors. We can probably make that. I guess I'll start off here so I can just get the key and bypass a little bit. Yeah, we'll just go down here. Continue running down here. Just gonna use all of these visitors. Use the slipstream to help out. We don't have a way to get rid of shields. That makes this a little bit awkward. A lot of bit awkward. I think we can do something. I never picked up that wrench. Alright, I want... Okay, that's fine. All y'all looking up here. Yeah, none of you looking at me or at this guard. Then we can go right to you. Pick up the key card for helping later. And then just get you to start moving down. Yeah, this is fine. Won't be doing it in one visit, but it's fine. And I'm gonna have to turn back time, aren't I? Alright, I could blow out this fuel barrel. And not worth it. Okay, let you see me go down here, and then we do the fun boop, boop, boop. Glad you weren't around. Boop, boop. And they're all like, ah, what are you doing here? And I'm like, boop. You look at me. I said you look. Are you kidding me? Oi. Thank you. Then you look at me and come down here. And I strategically don't let my brick get blown up. All right. There we go. Nope, missed you. Doesn't matter too much. My time does not make a difference in my placement. Yeah, there we go. If we didn't screw up ship 2, this would have been great. Two minutes. 2 minutes. I would have been fine, but there was a Windows update and it screwed up all of the audio settings. And I had to fix them. And there we go. All right, slightly disappointing day. But oh well, it happens. Still got rank 6, which is not too surprising. Harmless days tend to have fairly low scores, which is understandable. Good job, 7-2 for taking the top spot. Very nice. What was my time? 31 seconds? Yeah. Could have been faster if I had cared more on ship 3. Yeah. Oof. Oh well. Better than yesterday. We improved, technically. Yeah, this was just a very simple mistake. I just completely neglected to subvert the telpad on ship 1. Oops. Fantastic job to 7-2 for getting first place with 41 seconds. Last time they said that they don't use bashdashing, I believe. And so that's very strong time. And even with bashdashing, if you are using it, that's a very strong time. Good job. Zeke's coming in second place, Atsushiki in third, Zazaza in fourth, and Soap 887 in fifth place. Have I seen you up in the top 5? I think I have, but I'm not entirely sure. If not, welcome to the top 5. And with that, that is all for today's daily challenge. Been a couple of slightly disappointing ones, but hopefully we'll make it up in Challenge Saturday tomorrow. And oh, we've got a preview of tomorrow. Vindictive X Glitcher with a single sidewinder. Crash beam. Well, it's a brick, but it's spring in, so it's not as relevant. That is all for today's daily challenge. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you tomorrow.